Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Blessed Crafts. I'm Tiffany, and this is Biscuit, and we're going to welcome you to another collab video. I'm not going to get into too much of it. We're just going to go right into the DIYs because that's what we're here for, right? So let's get into this video. Alright guys, here is another collab, Just Our Imagination challenge. It's hosted by Kathy Jo DIYs, hosted by Rustic and Lace DIYs, and our guest host this week or this month is Lolly, and our guidelines is we needed to use caulking, twine, and dowel rods. So those are going to be the three things. I only ended up using 2 projects this week, guys, or this month. So let's get into DIY number 1. So here I am just taking the stuff apart here, as you can see. Let's turn this down a little bit maybe, huh? But I'm just taking stuff apart here and getting, these are going to be the 2 things I'm using. One of them I had in a project that I was going to use, and I changed my mind. That's why it's different colors and everything like that. I found some of this wood scrapbook paper that I had in my stash, and I'm just cutting some of that stuff down and everything. I ended up cutting it too short, and so I had to cut another piece, as you kind of see there. Ooh, what am I doing here? There we go. Hopefully that didn't mess up for you guys, but it's messed up for me. Anyway, after I get it all trimmed up and situated, oh, here I'm still trimming it up. I glue everything down with my glue stick. Oh, I ended up finding another, I couldn't find the same piece of paper. I'm sure I have some in my stash somewhere, but I couldn't find any. So I settled for this other piece of scrapbook paper, wood piece, but I really liked this other piece. So I settled for that piece to be directly on top, since I really liked that one. So that's going to be our top piece, so we could see it. And then the other pieces were going to be for, like, the ones that you probably won't see as much. But this lantern is going to be, if you haven't guessed, we're making a lantern, you guys. But this one I figured, it'd be something that you could leave up in your house all year long, and you could decorate it for any season. We're using the wood panels, so, it's something that would go with any decor. Here we're going to use the dowel rods. These I just got from a package from Walmart. They have many different sizes and everything, and I'm just gluing these down. Still a little wobbly, so I just glued them down to the little corners, and that seemed to work really well. So I glue one down to each of my 4 corners here. There's going to be a couple of spots that are going to be a little bit blurry just because my camera is focusing on my sticks and stuff. I do try to straighten that out for you guys when I see it. And pardon my sniffly nose and stuff if you guys hear it. I'm not sick, but we've been getting a lot of snow and freezing rain and drizzle, and The weather has really been funking with us lately, and my allergies are kicking my butt. So I grabbed some of this twine. This is a lot thicker twine. This is something that came from, oh my goodness. This is something that came from Walmart. And my paper, some of the spots got just a little too short on some of them, so I wanted to make it just a little more cohesive. So I'm just going around all of my edges on the top and the bottom. So I figured my twine would work perfect for that. So this is where I'm using my twine. So I got my dowel rods and my twine. I don't show all of this, you guys. I'm just showing a few spots, and this is kind of where I'm going to be ending it. And you'll see the final here in this picture. And here's my picture. You can kind of see. And then DIY number 2. This one was kind of a trial and error, you guys. I didn't know how this one was going to turn out. I've never done anything like this before, but I was willing to give it a try. This board came from Target a long time ago. It's not even a Target around me. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. This, I wanted to fill up these little holes. I'm opening the package. It's very dry. This is the first time I ever used something like this. It's called wood putty. I don't even remember where I picked it up at. I think I might have actually found it in this house when we bought the place. But they were brand new, so I didn't know. I didn't see any expiration date on them or nothing. But it was really dry when I opened it. But once I dug, like, underneath the top layer, it was still really soft, so it works, but it was really weird. It's something that I've never used before, but it worked all right for the holes. I noticed that once I filmed my final reveal, though, I could see it soaking through my paint, so that was something that I might have to go back and repaint it now, but anyway, not a big deal. So this stencil, I got this stencil. It's a dream catcher. It has like a sun on it and stuff. It's really hard to see now because I have used it in the past, but it's been a really long time. I don't even think I was filming at the time of this. But I got this off of Wish like ages ago. And this is where I'm going to be using the caulk. The caulk I got from Dollar Tree, of course. And so shout out to Unicorn Dust Designs. I saw Sammy do this. I've saw many other YouTubers do this as well, but she's the one that I saw recently try this, and I am going to be using her products to do this because she inspired me to do this product. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out because this was a lot more detailed than the stencil she used. So I was kind of taking it slow and everything. This is sped up to 4, so I'm just kind of taking it slow and trying to get into all the little nooks and crannies. That's the kind of important part, is to make sure that you are getting into all of the detailing into that stencil. And this one had a lot of it. And you want to push it down into all the creases and everything. And you want to smooth it out. So it's kind of what I'm doing here. Sorry for the sniffles, you guys. My eyes are watering and everything. Oh. Once that's all done, I pulled it up and I am loving how it looks already. I was actually kind of surprised because I felt like some of the stencil was pulling up on it when I was doing it, but it turns out beautiful. This is kind of where the experiment is coming into effect. So I'm going to end up grabbing some of this white wax. If you guys are not familiar with white wax, or it's not even white wax, it's clear wax actually. I'm grabbing some clear wax and I'm going to put it in a container here, and I'm going to try to mix the clear wax with some paint to kind of make a clear wax color. Clear wax is just it's a coating that you would put over a DIY paint. DIY paint, it can be reactivated with water because it's clay based. So the this color, or this oh my gosh, this wax is basically going to seal in your paint. But I've never actually seen anybody actually do this. So this is a big experiment. They have white wax and they have dark wax. So I don't know. Like I said, I've never actually done this. So I used some of their clear wax and mixed some of their DIY paint with it. I did want to put over a coat of different paint before I did this. So I painted it with mint chip. This is also a DIY DIY paint. This is what it looks like before. Now I tried just going over it with some of this DIY paint or wax that I made first, and I didn't like it. I didn't like how it was reacting at first. So I kind of stopped. I didn't know. I probably shouldn't have really painted over it. I wiped it clear. What I should have done, and I do go back and do this, but I wipe it off with a kind of a baby wipe, wet wipe, as much as I could, because I was trying to save my project. I really did not like how it was kind of smearing on the project. So I paint over it, which I'm not sure really works with the I'm drawing a blank, you guys. With the wax. But it seemed to be fine. So I painted over that, just the spots that I painted there, and I'm just drying it real quick. And then once I got this dry again, I take some of the clear wax, just the clear wax, and cover my entire picture with the clear wax. So using this is going to make your paint, we'll be able to use your wax, you'll be able to like wipe it off easier. If you use too much or whatever, you'll be able to wipe it back a lot easier, and that's why I should have known to use that beforehand. So that I should have started out using this in the first place. But I didn't think about that because I was already using the clear wax. But anyway, this is where I start experimenting again. I go in and I'm just starting to just kind of outline where I want the detailing. And then I start kind of sweeping it into it. I want these details to stand out, and that's kind of my main goal in this, is I want that stencil to be the focal point and all those details to pop. And I want it to pop with this gorgeous color, with this clear wax. And I think it turns out a lot better once I did this. It really framed out more of the picture that we wanted. I do go over it again just to, because I think I wiped off too much of it. I'm just kind of, over framing it. There you go. And then, and that's kind of how it turned out, guys. Let me know down below what you guys think. And here we are with the final reveal, you guys. Sorry it was kind of short this week, or this month. I am going to try to get back into it. I'm just kind of taking it slow. It's kind of a slow process. It's really hard for me to get back into doing everyday crafts and trying to work out what I want to do from doing fall and Christmas DIYs for so many months, and then trying to come up with what I want to do for everyday crafts to get your mindset back onto not doing more of like a Christmas or fall style, especially when that's all I had around me when I went back into my office after the break. So yeah, let me know down below, guys, what you like, what you think about these projects. Do you like how these turned out? Let me know what you think of the little lantern and how cute that turned out. Or do you like how the detailing was in the picture and what you would have done different? Let me know down below. Make sure you go check out my friends over in the collab, guys, and make sure you watch and check them out. Give them some love. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. It really helps my channel. Give me a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what you think. It's great to be back. Miss you guys all. God bless. Love ya. Mwah. And I can't wait to start crafting for you again. I'm not sure when I'll have a next video out. Hopefully soon. Bye, y'all.